We are getting a lot of rain. So,
Can we donate these?
can we, honey, you can donate whatever you want. I know it's been asked many times, like, do your children ever help you? And I don't feel like picking up a camera, if that makes sense. Good morning, everybody. So yesterday we went to Mass and saw Twisters, which was really, really good. I thought it was going to be like a continuation of the previous one, but it was its own storyline, which was really neat and just such a great movie, worth going to. And the leading lady and leading man, great for the parts. So anyway, let me show you what's going on this morning. We are we are getting a lot of rain this morning. It's very humid. I know they said we have potential for some strong storms this week. So we'll just kind of see how that pans out for us and if we get any severe weather here. Right now it's just rain, so I think I'm going to set a couple of my plants out yet today to take advantage of the rain we're getting. All right, so it is bright and sunny out now, but Tearlyn has been helping me knock out stuff in the living room here. She took care of knocking out stuff in the entryway. Ireland and Aspen are helping me with this area here because we always have a basket on the stairs and it's forever getting filled with stuff. So Aspen just cleared all his stuff out.
Do you want these Polly Pockets?
Are they the little itty bitty ones?
No,
No.
they're bigger ones. I'm gonna donate them.
If they have a pair of shoes, mine's shoes broke.
They have a bunch of pairs of shoes.
Just set them in my room. I'll look at them.
So Aspen is currently decluttering his room and he helped declutter this stuff out of the basket here. This was like flowing up onto the stairs. So he went through and him and I just would show him stuff and he'd be like, nope, get rid of it or I'm gonna keep it. And now he's putting all his stuff away.
Here you go.
Ireland has a little pile of stuff here she's gonna take up. Oh, so.
Can we donate these?
Can we, honey, you can donate whatever you want.
I don't really use them.
You don't, okay, put them in your bag to donate then.
I'm gonna keep them.
So he's getting rid of his walkie-talkies, which I wanted to double check on and make sure that was something he actually wanted to get rid of because he's used them a lot. Okay, so I just got done with my lunch and watching a couple of videos and I'm about to show you what Ireland just finished doing before I get started on some dishes. So, I don't know if I showed you the end result of her setup for her little creatures, but she just bought them all these things on their tank. See? And there's Ray's tank. She just got done cleaning their tanks. Aspen just got done doing, we have a window air up here because we have central air, but it still gets hot up in this upstairs sometimes. Aspen just went through and did a bunch of organizing in his room. So I think I'm going to come up here later with a vacuum and go ahead and vacuum the floor for him. He's got a couple things yet on the floor that need picked up, but I think all in all, he did a pretty good job. He got rid of a whole bag of toys that he no longer uses, and he was like setting up his Nerf area and going through some of that stuff. So I think we've got a couple buckets we need to wash out. They always get like dust collections. We've wiped these out so many times, but they always get like dirty in the inside. And I think that's just from like toys coming in from the outside and stuff. So probably have to bring something up and wipe his bins in the next week or so. Just kind of pour everything out and put them back in. Look at the girls' room. Isn't that nice? Yeah, so the kids are in charge of keeping their own rooms clean. And they do a good job on their rooms, I think. Oh, I am finally sitting down, getting ready to edit some videos. We had a nice day in the house together, just getting some work done here, which was desperately needed to be done. This weekend we were just kind of quiet and not doing much throughout the house and just kind of relaxing this weekend, which was nice. And so today I was like, I looked around and I'm like, oh, we got to get some stuff done. But it looks so nice in here now. So anyway, yes, I am currently editing some videos. I think by the time you see this, I'll have put out another weather video, which is the next one that I'm getting ready to edit. I know we are potentially looking at some severe weather over the next couple of days, so we'll see. It's kind of up in the air. I know we were originally looking at, like, for almost the whole week, we were looking at thunderstorms. And then today we were supposed to have thunderstorms, and I think for the most part they dissipated. But it's definitely been hot and humid. I know we're getting ready to come close to the end of our, like, major storm season. See what it says for what we have for weather tonight. We were supposed to go swimming tomorrow, but I don't think Ireland's feeling up to it. So yeah, it still says extreme heat and severe weather potential tracking. That was from 3 hours ago. Let me look at the map and see. I see a couple of small pockets of storms on the radar. Let's see what the hourly looks like. Yeah, originally overnight. Oh, foggy. Oh, I don't think I've ever seen like foggy on this before. If I did, it didn't show it like that. So maybe, yeah, tomorrow afternoon, possibly some scattered showers, but it looks like less than 50% chance, but then some more in the evening. So we'll see. We'll see what we get and if we get any storms. Wednesday looks like the overnight and stuff, we could potentially have some storms and high temperatures. Not too bad though. I mean, 80s, that's not horrible, but it's definitely been super humid here. So anyway, yeah, that's just what we've been doing today. Just getting some housework done, pitching in as a family and getting some things done. So I know sometimes people wonder like if the kids ever help me around the house, because when I film, I'll film myself a lot, but they do. I just, like today, I didn't really film what they were doing because for one, a lot of times like when we're doing housework together, it's a group effort and we're, I don't know, like pitching in, and it's not something I film. So I don't film everything that we do in our lives, I guess. So I used to do like a daily vlog, but I don't really do that anymore. And I definitely don't film everything with my family, if that makes sense. I don't feel like I need to, but like I will film videos where I'm cleaning a lot because sometimes people tell me that they enjoy watching cleaning videos. Like it gives them some motivation. So and sometimes you'll see my kids pop in there, but I don't ever like intentionally film my children cleaning, if that makes sense. So I know sometimes people think that my kids don't help out around the house, or like sometimes I will film my kids doing some of their favorite things. And so I think sometimes I've been asked about like, well, do they do anything else? Well, yes, I'm just sharing what some of their favorite things to do are. So I just thought I would kind of put that out there because I know I've had some questions or even some assumptions as to like how things run in our house, but really my children are very helpful, and I actually don't have to ask them to help me a lot of times. Like I will ask them to help me if I need the help, but they'll pitch in and do things without anybody asking them to do it. So like they care for their own rooms, and sometimes I have to give reminders like every parent, you know what I mean? But sometimes they'll just ask me, hey mom, is there something I can help you with? So yeah. Anyway, I thought I would answer that question because I know it's been asked many times. Like, do your children ever help you clean? Yes, they actually do help me clean quite often. So, but we all kind of have like our own responsibilities for what we do too, you know? Like one of the things Tearlyn will do is every Friday she cleans the upstairs bathroom. I never ask her to do it. She just does it. Today she came down and I was cleaning and she's like, Mom, is there something you want me to help you with? And I had to stop and think, like, on my list of to-dos, was there something that she could help me with? And so I found something for her to do. Because I try, when the kids ask me if they can help me with something, I always try to make sure that I don't say, oh no, I've got it. Because that used to actually be a habit of mine, is I'd be like, no, I've got it. But now I try to make sure that I say, hey, yes, I could actually use some help with this. So she helped me with the entryway today, and she vacuumed the living room floor, and sometimes the kids will pitch in with dinner and things like that. So I actually rarely film what my children help me do around the house, but yes, they are very helpful, and they do help me quite often around the house. But when I'm filming a cleaning video, I'm only probably going to film myself. So maybe one of these days we'll show like how we work together as a family to get things done. I don't know. A lot of times we're just like in the moment, and I don't feel like picking up a camera, if that makes sense. So anyway, I hope that helps put aside any questions that might be out there as to whether or not my children are helpful. So anyway, we'll see you guys in the next video.